So how do you embed your Google slide presentation into D2L Brightspace? This is what this video will teach you. So I'm in a discussion forum on D2L here, and I need to post my weekly post for the rest of the class. So first thing I'm going to do is start a new thread here in D2L. And this will pop up here where I can enter my subject line, and then I enter whatever it is that I'm posting for that week in the text box here. Okay, this is where you want to embed your presentation so that none of your classmates have to click outside of D2L or have to download anything. Your presentation just pops up nicely and seamlessly right into the discussion forum. So in order to get that embed code, I need to go back to my Google slide presentation. Let's say this is the one I want to embed here. And the first thing I need to do in Google Slides is to make sure that other people are able to view it. So if you see right here in share, it is currently open only to me. So if I embed this, no one else is going to be able to open it or view it anyway. So I need to change that first. And we do that by clicking on that button and then coming here where it says restricted. We're going to change that to anyone with the link. And no one's going to have the link except for your classmates with whom you share it. So there we go. Anyone with the link. Done. Okay, now people can actually view it. Now I need to get the HTML embed code that I'm going to enter into D2L. And in order to do that, I go up here to File and scroll down here to Publish to the Web. So again, that's File, Publish to the Web. Okay, and it's not really the web, it's just giving you HTML code here. We don't want to link the presentation. We actually want to embed it. So change it to this tab right here. And then you have some choices to make. First of all, you see the size here. If you leave it as is on medium, it's too large to fit into a D2L discussion board. And so half of your presentation will be cut off. So we need to change that slide size and get a different aspect ratio. I have figured out the exact perfect aspect ratio for D2L. So we're going to go to Custom and get out a pen and write these numbers down so you'll have them for the rest of the term. Your width, you want it to be 700, and your height, you want it to be 430. So 700, 430. All right. Now over here at Auto Advanced Slides, the default is that it advances every 3 seconds. If you have a lot of text on your slides, no one's going to be able to read it before it's automatically advancing, which is really annoying for the viewer. And so I always just change this to every minute. And that way the viewer can advance through the slides at their own pace when they're ready to move on. So I'm going to change that one. You might click here, Start Slideshow, as soon as it loads. Okay, and now we have here the code that we're going to need for embedding in D2L. So I am going to select that, copy it, and that's what I'm going to be pasting back into my D2L thread. So we're back here on D2L. We started this thread already. This is where you start to enter the embed code. So first of all, you might enter some text here. I'm introducing my presentation if you need to, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and now I want it to embed right here. I can't just paste that code right there. That's not going to work or do anything. What I need to do is go to this button here. So this is the next important thing to remember. This button is called Insert Stuff. And if I click on that, I get all of these different things I can insert. And so notice if you're embedding other kinds of media, this is also where you go, whether it's a video that you have on YouTube, this is always where you can embed anything. What we have is an embed code. So I'm going to click that one, enter my embed code. I'm pasting that code that we already copied. Click next, and there's my presentation. It's previewed. So next I have to insert it. There's a lot of buttons to click before it actually gets published. Insert it. Okay, it's in there now. There's my presentation. And then I come down here. You want to leave that subscribe to thread on so that you can see when people are replying to your post, you'll get a notification. And post. Now it's finally on the discussion board. So you can see this is the one that we just did right here. And the viewer can go through forward and backwards through the presentation at their own speed using those arrows. The viewer could also go here and enter full screen if they want to see it bigger, etc. All right, so that's how you embed your Google Slides into the slideshow. There's one more thing since you're still with me that I want to show you. I'm going to start a new thread here. What you never want to do is add attachments. All right, sometimes students put their PowerPoint slides or whatever as an attachment. And that's a huge, enormous file that requires everybody who wants to view it to download it to their own computers. Nobody wants to do that. We don't know if your file has viruses, etc. We don't want to wait for 5 minutes for your big file to download. So don't ever add an attachment. The best thing you can do is enter those embed codes using that Insert Stuff button. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope that was helpful.